Hello and welcome guys to my review video of the Norwegian Getaway. We just sailed on the boat last week. We went down to Honduras, we went to Belize, we went to Cozumel and Costa Maya, however you say it. Right now we're here in lovely Anna Maria Island. The sun is setting behind me. We've got the GoPro on for the time lapse. It's gonna be sweet. I wanted to just do a review on this ship. I've done one cruise before, which was the Norwegian Escape, and honestly that one was amazing. This one on the Getaway was not the best, so I kind of just want to share that with people, and hopefully you can see this video before making any decisions. I wanted to say the boat, it's pretty much the exact same as the Norwegian Escape. I think it has one floor less, but essentially it's pretty much the exact same thing. You don't really feel it moving unless you're in choppy waters, so if you get seasick, you're probably going to be fine. Really, you don't feel it moving very much. However, the islands it goes to, not the best in my opinion. We started off, we went to Honduras, Roatan, Honduras, so it's off the mainland. It's a little island, really not much to do on it. There's a bit of shopping, you can walk around the streets, but the main beach is West Bay Beach, and that's where everybody goes to. And when we were there was 3 ships, so 3 ships, all their passengers went to West Bay Beach, and the place was packed. You literally couldn't see any sand. It was insane. Loungers were literally elbow to elbow, and it was really not the best. We ended up spending about 35 minutes maybe max at that location before we took off, because it's just, I mean, you can people watch a little bit, but I mean after 30 minutes of people watching, it's pretty, I don't know, it's not the best. If you like that kind of thing, go ahead and check it out. If there's only one ship in, yeah, you'd probably be fine, because it's kind of like there's bars, and how the beach works is it's literally just bar beside bar beside bar, which are kind of which are also linked to resorts and stuff. So when you go there, whichever, usually your taxi driver is probably gonna have kind of a business-to-business relationship with one of the bars. So they're gonna bring you to one of the bars where they get like a tiny little cut for bringing each person there. And then there'll be like a $10 cover fee, and that cover pretty much gets you a lounger, access to the pool and the facilities, that kind of stuff. But really that's all it does. You're still paying for everything else, and it's bar to bar, so you get a wristband. We got a wristband, which was for our bar, and all we did was try to walk down the beach, and the security guard pulled us aside and was like, no, you have to stay at your bar. You can't come to a different one, because we were trying to go and look for a private or a quieter one when we got there. But so we didn't end up staying there long. We went and just walked some of the streets, got some coconuts, that kind of stuff, which ended up being all right, but really, I don't know, it wasn't that impressive. Next stop, Belize. Again, you're not really going to Belize, you're going to an island that's man-made off of Belize, so that's kind of something worth noting. It is a man-made island. I saw somebody actually, the sand you're on, it's not even sand, it's more like crushed rock. Saw some guy propose to his girlfriend at the time, got up off of the one knee, and his knee was bleeding. I'm just kidding, one of the comedians said that on the boat. I probably didn't pull it off as good. But the point stands, the beach is a little hard to walk on. Other than that, it's a nice island. I mean, it's plenty big enough for the one ship, if there's one ship in. I don't know, it's Norwegian's island, so I don't know if they'll sometimes have 2 ships in there, but it's a very big beach. You'll have no problem finding loungers. There's pools, there's some wildlife stuff, there's a lagoon where you can rent paddle boards and that kind of stuff. There's a zip line. It's $65 US to do the zip line once, and it's like a, I don't know, 30-second zip line, so we didn't do it. Not worth it to us. It's on a private island, that's why it's so expensive, whereas I mean, you could probably do an excursion for zip lining and you'll get to do 10 zip lines for, 3/4 of that price, maybe. So that was Belize. It is nice though. I mean, if you like to just lie out on a lounger, play in the water, there's guys, they have frisbees there you can just go and take. So it is a nice place if the sun's out. Again, like guys, I have videos on each of these locations, so check out my page and you'll be able to see more in depth about each port. So next port we went to after Belize was Costa Maya, however you say it. There we did an excursion. We booked, it's supposed to be paddleboarding and snorkeling, so you paddleboard over to a reef and then you snorkel it, but it was pretty choppy and it got canceled, so they stuck us on another one. We ended up going ATVing, and it was the best mistake, I guess, that happened to us ever, because this excursion we did was absolutely phenomenal. You take this little, like, almost like military bus thing, where you're sitting out in the open, and you drive probably about 40 minutes to the ATV location. There you get on the ATVs. They barely give you even a safety talk. It's very quick. You get there, hop on the ATVs, go ATVing for about an hour, and you're going through the jungle. And this ATVing was pretty extreme. Like there was some big roots, big rocks and stuff, water you're going through. Definitely check out that video on my page, because I got some GoPro footage of that. And then after that, you get back on the bus and you go over to another location. Somebody came over here and just asked what I was doing. We did the excursion. We got on a little bus after the ATVing, and you go to this little, it's almost like a little resort on the beach. It was probably the coolest part ever. Nicole, who I was with, a friend of mine, she got really sunburnt, so she didn't stay out in the sun too much. She went back to the boat, but I stayed there for a couple hours, and it was amazing. This place was like full service. The drinks were all included. The only thing that they charged you for, in addition to your fee to go on the whole excursion, was the food. If you want to do food, I think it cost me like $10 or $8 for some tacos, and they were good tacos too. But everything's included. On this place was there was the soccer on the beach. You can walk across this little suspension bridge, which is kind of cool. And you go out there, you probably go 200 meters out to the water, and then out there's like a zip line thing that you can do. Check out the video. It's pretty cool. But by far, that excursion was the highlight of the trip for me. And we didn't even book that excursion to begin with. But on to the next day. Next, it was finally, there was Cozumel. I don't know, you've probably been to Cozumel before. I feel like everybody's been to Cozumel. It's a pretty touristy place. There was 8 ships in when we did it. And again, we had booked a dune buggy and snorkel one, and it got canceled. It seems like that was the spirit of the trip there. It was all, another break got canceled, and we ended up getting on another one, which was just a snorkeling trip. They took us out on a boat, dropped us in a reef, and then we snorkeled that, got back in the boat, went to another reef, and then we went to another one after that. So we did 3 reefs in the boat. It was a lot cheaper than the dune buggy one we originally had booked, which was the dune buggy one. That one was $140, I think, and the one that we got moved to was $60. So we ended up saving some money. It was still pretty cool. We then walked around the shops afterwards, spent the money we saved on some souvenirs and some drinks and food and stuff. But it was an alright day. It was a pretty good day. It was really cloudy and rainy when we first got up and got going, and then it got nice and sunny for us at the end of the day, so that was a nice thing. But overall, guys, I mean, I've done one cruise before, the Norwegian Escape. That one I would do 10 times again before I did the Getaway one. Nothing to do with the ship itself. It was just the places. I don't think there's nothing special really about Honduras, Roatan, Honduras. I don't know what the mainland's like. I haven't been there, but I heard the snorkeling is pretty good there, and the diving. So if you're into that, you may want to check that out. Belize, again, like, it's not actually Belize, it's an island off Belize. Cozumel, or Costa Maya, was fantastic, at least the excursion we did, so we didn't really see the town area. And then Cozumel, again, it's Cozumel. Everybody knows Cozumel, I feel like. But yeah, this was my review, guys. I'm always traveling. I'm always on the road, going to new places. We got a lot to come in 2017. So please check out the channel, check out my other videos. Right now I'm in Anna Maria, so check out that video because it's going to be awesome. We've got the drone over there behind me, which we're going to be flying tomorrow. Actually, I just took it out now and my phone doesn't have enough power. It's about to die, so we're not able to get the drone up today, but we will be getting it up tomorrow. I've got the GoPro right now, taking a time lapse over there, so of the sunset, which is going to be gorgeous. So definitely check it out. Anna Maria, we're going to Whistler at the end of this month. After that, Australia. And then after that, we're going to be doing Southeast Asia. We may hit New Zealand as well. And then also at the end of the Australia trip, we're going to Fiji. So definitely come and check it out. Fan of the day.
The slow day, the calm, and the night will unfold. Never thought that I would be traveling this road.